Hey y'all, so in this video I'm going to be talking about day one of my drop shipping journey. I'm sorry if you guys hear all types of noise in the background. It's my son playing with his toys. He always decides to do the most loudest things when I'm recording content. But anyway, so yes, this is day one of basically starting fresh with my drop shipping business. We are 20 days into January and my store has only made 2 sales, and that ain't cool. So I decided to hire a brand new virtual assistant. I did my job posting on Upwork and my interviews over the weekend, and I finally made a decision on Sunday who I was going to hire. So I hired him. He started today, and we were just, discussing everything about the store. I explained to him what happened, as far as like my store being suspended, why it was suspended, how long it was suspended. Like, I just gave him the nitty gritty. And he basically said that I can either start a brand new store or we could try to work with the store that we already have and just like build it back up basically. And I told him that I would rather take that route, being that I've already had 2 stores that's been suspended. So once we get this store up and running in good standing for at least like a year, then I'll consider, opening up another store. So we had a really good conversation. I created a few accounts with some suppliers that he wanted to work with, and we briefly went through the listings. We didn't go through all the listings today because there are over 600 listings on there. But the ones that we did go through, we just really figured out which ones we were going to keep and which ones we were going to get rid of. He's going to redo a lot of the product descriptions. I mean, we're going to do a total cleanse, like a deep clean on the store. So I'm excited. Today was very productive. Tomorrow we're going to have our first meeting. And honestly, this is the first time I've talked to any of my virtual assistants, like, face to face, because a lot of times they can't speak good English. But thankfully he does. So I'm not gonna lie, like at first I was a little leery about him. And I only say that because he was requesting more work from me than other virtual assistants have. The other virtual assistants that I've hired, they kind of just came in and, did their thing. But with him, he's asking me more questions like what suppliers do I want to work with? What products do I think we should put in the store? And I'm just like, this is your job. So I'm like, we're gonna see. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow's meeting to see, what we go over. And I'm gonna at least give him 30 days to prove himself. After 30 days and I don't see any improvements, then he gotta go. Now, I do understand that I may not reach that $500 because I had a $500 goal for the first month in profit. I may not reach that goal because right now my store ratings are pretty low. Like, because of all the refunds that I had to do, all the cancellations that I had to do, like the store's ratings are pretty low. So in order to get those ratings back up, we either have to price our items where we pretty much break even just so that we can get that customer feedback, or we can price them a little bit lower. So yeah, I said I would rather do that than, try to get another store. The store does well, then eBay's like, nah, shut it down. So we're gonna work with what we have already, get that back up and running. And yeah, so that's pretty much how day one went. I'm excited for this meeting tomorrow. I'm pretty sure everything's gonna go well. But like I said, y'all, if he don't make something shake. If we ain't getting at least sales within these next 30 days, then I am gonna have to find another virtual assistant, because there were 3 other people that I was thinking about hiring, but I was like, you know what, let me just give him a shot. Because he actually did apply to my job. The other 3 people I kind of just found on Upwork. So I was like, since he actually applied, let me, you know, give him a shot. So we will see. I will definitely keep you guys updated. This is the 30-day challenge. So if you have any questions about hiring a virtual assistant, and you know what to look for and how do you know if it's a good virtual assistant, then be sure to leave your comments. I will be more than happy to respond. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you day 2.